we get underway, if you have a strap, just have it tap a mat and a couple of blocks. And let's start either seated or in child's pose, so yogi's choice. If you're seated, just sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back, close the eyes. And if you're in child's pose, open the knees enough so you feel enough space for the whole spine, chest to extend out of the pelvis. And as you reach the arms forward, keep the shoulders soft, so not lifting towards the ears. And drop the hips back. And then deepen your next breath in. Feel the whole rib cage expand, and then open the mouth. Feel the navel lift. Twice more like that. And then draw into Ujjayi if you have not already. And just make your way to downward facing dog. And as you lift your hips and sink your heels down, you might have a generous bend at your knees. Just see what you got. And then spread the fingers apart. Feel that wrapping of the triceps hugging to the bone. But then lengthen the waist as you stretch through the outer armpits. Feel that opening through the lats. So you feel like you're getting longer, pulling away from your hips. As you lift the inner thighs, lift the sitting bones, but drop the head. Soften the neck. And then look to your hands, slowly walk your feet to your hands. Let's come into your first forward fold, any variation of the arms. And then release the hands, bend the knees, roll up to stand. Shoulders back. Sweep your arms up, inhale, thumbs to heart, Samastitihi. Take an inhale, stretch your arms to the sky. Pull forward and down, exhale. Lengthen the spine, inhale. And then step back to plank. Shoulders back as you scoot forward from your toes and then broaden the chest. Take an inhale. Firm the navel, bend the elbows, chaturanga, exhale. And then all the way down. Taps the feet down. I want you to walk your ribs out your pelvis and then bring your forehead down. come to your fingertips off of your mat. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Twice more. Shoulder heads lift. Firm through the pubic bone and thighs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Try to get lighter on the fingertips. And then exhale, dip your left shoulder to the center. Inhale, back up. Keep the legs really engaged. Exhale, dip the right. And then inhale, back to center. Exhale and lower down. So up the hands like cobra, a little bit behind the shoulder heads, but roll the shoulders back, firm through the pubic bone. And first I want you to find these little shoulder rolls as you come up to cobra pose. And then shoulders back, take an inhale. And exhale, lower down. Now bring the forehead down and just lift the legs up. Little pulses, engaging the glutes, the low back, as you lift your belly. And then bring the tops of your feet down, roll the shoulders back, firm through the thighs. Inhale, lift up for cobra. Exhale, go back to child's pose. Turn your palms up, third eye center down, and set your intention. And then walk your hands over to the left. Drop your right hip heavier. Walk your hands over to the right. Drop your left hip heavier. Nice full breath in. And then exhale, tabletop. Find a cow pose and then curl your toes under, downward facing. Step your feet a little wider apart and shorten your dog. Take your right hand to your left ankle and then leave your gaze underneath that left arm. Open your chest. Take one more full breath. Right hand down. And then left hand, right ankle. Roll your chest open to the right. Hug your right hip back. Take one more full breath. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Now stretch your right leg up, inhale. Right knee, right upper arm. Step outside the hand. Bring your left knee down. Circle your right arm forward and up. Open your chest. And then circle the arm down as you lift the back knee and straighten your right leg and fold. Bend the right knee. We're going to pick up the back knee, tuck your thigh to your chest, and sweep the leg through. And then sit right on down to your bottom. Align the thighs, lift the chest. Reach your arms forward. Keep the right heel down as you lower down to your mid-back. But lift through the upper back. Shoulders plug towards the floor. Draw the navel to the spine. And then just pulse up here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover the shoulders. Now right leg up, left heel hovers. Take an inhale there. On your exhale, just switch your legs. Hug your right knee to your chest, and then slowly bring your right foot down. We're going to lift our bottom up. Stand on the right leg. Take the left leg back, and then step back to runner's lunge. Easy twist, right hand down, inhale. Left hand down, inhale, right arm up. Ground the left foot, reverse warrior, exhale, side body stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, kind of high plank. And then scoot forward, inhale, lengthen the spine, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing, exhale. Stretch your left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left upper arm. Step outside the hand, exhale. Bring your right knee down, left arm forward, and then circle the arm up as you roll the chest open. And then pick up the back knee, straighten the left leg as you fold. Rebound that left knee, left arm forward, then right foot through that space. And then slowly just sit down. Now lift your low back, grab around the right foot, plug your shoulders back. And then reach the arms forward and just come to your sacrum. And then pulse out for 5, keeping the left heel down, 4, 3, shoulders back, 2, 1. And then right heel hovers, left leg straight. And just switch the legs. Take both arms overhead. Left knee to chest. We'll take our hips, fingertips down, lift our hips, right leg back, exhale. Easy twist, inhale, left arm up. Ground right heel, exhale, reverse warrior. Take a breath in. And then roll the hands down, take your vinyasa, breath out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up, inhale. Step it outside the hand, exhale. Keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, circle the arm. Exhale, straighten right leg as you bow. Left leg, sweep it through, inhale. Drop your seat, exhale, lift your low back. Left leg stays straight, hover, right leg straight up. And then both arms overhead, low bow. Left leg up, palms together. You can twist tie your legs, but then pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low bow, inhale. Right knee to chest. Lift your seat. Standing splits on the right leg. Roll your left hip open. You can circle that left ankle. And then easy twist, inhale, right arm up. Reverse warrior, exhale. Take a breath in. And then curl your hands down, knee to nose. Take it to single-legged chaturanga, to single-legged upward facing. Now right knee, left upper arm. Wild thing, take the leg over the hurdle of the left. Inhale, maybe bend the right elbow as you roll your chest up. Down dog splits, exhale. Right leg to the sky. Hop your left foot in a little, turn your right toes down, and then look forward. Wrap your triceps in. Take little hops off your left foot. Keep getting closer and closer to your hands. Your hops don't need to be big. You might find the L shape. And then step or switch your legs in air, so right foot between your hands. Step back with the left leg, crescent lunge. Inhale. Goddess your arms, exhale. Arms up, breath in. Vinyasa, breath out. Sweep your left leg up, inhale. Step it outside your hand, exhale. Circle the left arm forward and up, inhale. Fold over the left leg, exhale. Take the back leg through, inhale. Sit, exhale, grab around right foot. Plug your shoulders back. Right leg stays straight, hover it. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low bow, arms overhead. Right leg up, inhale. And then twist to your right. Pulse out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low bow, inhale. Left knee to chest. Use your fingertips to come to standing splits on the left leg, exhale. Roll the right hip open, but keep lifting your left hip. Easy twist, inhale. Take it to reverse warrior, ground right heel, exhale. Take a full breath in. Core plank, once the hands plant, thigh to chest. Chaturanga, single-legged, upward facing. Lift the heart. Under, over, exhale. Think tricep. Take it on over to wild thing, inhale. Square it off, down dog splits, exhale. Get square to the shoulders and hips, hop the right foot in a little, and then lean weight towards the fingertips, hug inner to outer shoulder, take a few hops off your right foot, and then switch your legs in air, or just step, come right to crescent lunge, breath in, vinyasa, breath out. Take a full breath. Inhale, stretch the right leg up. Step it outside your hand. Circle the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Left leg through, inhale. And then lift the lower back, wrap around the foot, exhale. Left leg stays straight, inhale. Low bow, exhale. And then take the right leg up, inhale. Take your hands behind your head. We're going to do a pulse here for 2 as we twist to the right, pulse, pulse, and then switch, pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse, twist left, pulse, pulse. Keep going. And then pause there with the right heel hovering. Reach your arms outside the thigh, twist tie your legs, and then lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees to chest. And then right foot down, left leg straight. Take it to standing splits on the right leg. Roll that left hip open. Step it back, inhale, reverse. Single-legged chaturanga. Right knee, left upper arm, push away to wild thing, lift up. Down dog splits, inhale, right leg up. Take a few hops off your left foot. Try to find the L in air. Reach through the feet, hugging of the arms, maybe straight up and down. Coming to crescent lunge. Take an inhale there. Come to plank pose. Take it to side plank on the left hand, right arm up. And then right arm towards the top of the mat. Lift the left hip. Square the hips and shoulders, right elbow down, hug your left elbow in. And then forearm side plank. Left arm up, maybe overhead. Lift your right hip. Hug your bum in a little, belly back. Take it to forearm plank there, inhale. Plug your shoulders back. Soften the neck. And then bring your thighs down for Sphinx. And again, walk your ribcage out your pelvis. And then anchor through the pubic bone. You might hover your hands if that feels good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Activate through the legs. Good, and then exhale, lower down, forehead. Reach your arms out, lift the chest up, and then lift the legs. So arms can reach back. Lengthen the chest out. 3, roll the inner thighs up. 2, and exhale, lower. Plant the hands under the elbows, curl the toes under, inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step outside the hand. Left arm, sweep it up, roll the chest open. Exhale, straighten and bow. Back leg through, tap, grab the foot, and then sit your bottom down. Lift your chest, inhale. Right leg stays straight, exhale, low boat. Left foot meets right. Arms overhead, inhale. And then right leg up, clasp the hands, exhale. Find that L shape, twist to the right. Find the 2 pulse, 1, 2, and then switch the legs, 1, 2. Keep going. And then pause to the right. I want you to twist tie the legs. Take both legs up, lift the hips. Right leg down, twist tie the legs. Both legs up, lift the hips. So coming to center, just that little lift at the hips. It doesn't have to be much. Try to keep your upper back just hovering. Head heavy in the hands, driving your low belly to the spine. And then pause with the left leg hovering. Take your torso to the right. Reach your arms outside that thigh. Twist tie the legs and pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low boat, knees to chest. Rock up, left foot down. Come right into standing splits. Roll that right hip open. Inhale, easy twist. Reverse warrior, exhale, take a full breath in. Exhale, single-legged chaturanga to upward facing. Breathe in, under and over, breathe out. Wild thing, inhale. Down dog splits, find your center line, exhale. And hop the right foot in. And then lean the shoulders forward, take little hops off the right foot. They don't have to be high. See if you can find the L upside down. Maybe straight up and down. But then left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, plank. Take it to side plank on the right hand. Lift the right hip. Funky plank, left elbow down. Hug your right elbow in. Forearm side plank. Heels left, right arm up. Lift left hip. And then forearm plank. Hug your shoulders back. Now, I want you to take an inhale and tap. We're going to alternate right, left, right. And then exhale. Just tap the knees. Don't set them down. So inhale, right, left, right. Exhale, left, right, left. And then you might increase that to 4 or even 5 taps. So you're just gently tapping the knees, coming back to the breath and that core support. Take an inhale, finish up. And then exhale, Sphinx. Walk your elbows out, lengthen the waist. You might hover the hands. Try to squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades here. Engage more of those weak lower traps. And then lower down. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Lift the arms, lift the legs. And then exhale, release. Curl the toes under. Inhale, shoulders back, plank. Exhale, downward facing. Good, take a full breath in. Full breath out. Stretch your right leg up, inhale. Hop and switch your step. We're just coming to warrior one. Round the left heel, inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, vinyasa, any way through. Inhale, left leg up. Hop and switch your step. Virabhadrasana A. Inhale. Take it through your vinyasa, exhale. Step your feet together, look forward, inhale. Feet to hands, exhale, step, hop, float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Up you go, inhale, stand tall. Thumbs to heart. Utkatasana, chair pose. Grab your seat. You might sit a little lower. And then halfway forward, sweep your arms back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, plant your palms, come high on your toes, push the mat away, drop your head. And then drop your heels, find your chair, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms high on the toes, rock more and more weight to the palms and fingertips. Twice more, inhale, chair. Exhale, push, shoulders down. Maybe you can lift the legs up. Again, inhale, squat, or stay more in just a chair. Plant the palms, tip, weight forward. If you can get your feet up, great. Take it right through your chaturanga from there. Or step back. Take your vinyasa. Now ripple forward to high plank. Chaturanga to the belly. Forehead down, clasp your hands behind your back. And really get your shoulder blades together so you might shimmy side to side. Then lift your thumbs. Again, tops of feet, thighs, pubic bone really firming as the low belly lifts. Lift your chest. Take your knuckles toward your left. And then lift your legs. You might look over your right shoulder, but don't roll your right hip open. Inhale to center. Knuckles to the right. Get your left shoulder blade to the spine without rolling the left hip open. And then inhale to center. Exhale, release. Get right to child's pose. And then up you go to tabletop. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round. One more, inhale. And exhale. And then take your right arm up, thread the needle or side puppy, right elbow inside the webbing of your thumb and index finger there. If you're threading the needle, you can take a half line. Support with your left hand, stretch the right arm up. And just second side, left arm up there, inhale. Thread it under, or lay your ear in your bicep, side puppy. Inhale, re-support to come up, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch your right leg up. We're coming to warrior two if you want to hop and switch step. Let's set up heel to arch. I'm going to do a little more shoulder work this morning. So take your left arm under your right, find an eagle wrap. And then plug your shoulders back. Lift your elbows up, lengthen your tailbone towards the floor as you hug your belly in and up. Do that center line of the spine, cinch all around it. But then I want you to, if it's comfortable, lay your head in your upper arms, so into your biceps there, without starting to round forward. So imagine there's a wall behind you. Take the backs of your shoulders into that wall. And then drop your hips. Take your right outer knee into that wall. And then drop your hips. Roll your left inner thigh into that wall. And then drop your hips. And then lift your head, reach your arms out. This is where you might need your strap. I'm going to take the left arm up. If you need it for cow face here, use it. You can find the grip of the hands, fingertips behind the heart. And then keep the legs just come halfway forward. Now the right hip's going to want to swing to your right. All right, swing your right hip in, drive your right outer knee out, and then rotate open, finding that long diagonal line from left heel to elbow. On your right side body really has to work hard. Keep lifting it up as you charge your left thigh bone back. And then soften the upper traps as you lengthen through the lats. Take one more full breath. Maybe bend into that right knee a little more. And keep the arms. And then we're just going to come into hover moon. So I like to find this, it seems almost like a jester pose where the back knee bends, the right leg straightens, just to counter. You can even come to your heel. But then bend that knee and come to your left big toe. And I'm really feeling it this morning. So you can shake out that right leg, but then set it up. So roll your hip and chest open and then tip in. Now engaging more through that left side body. Top waist. Now keep rolling your chest open. And then maybe tip in more. Wrap your left ribs back. Take one more full breath. Keep the arms, bend the right knee, take it back to straighten the leg, parallel the feet. I'm gonna let you choose. We're gonna take it to a forward fold. If you wanna keep the legs straight, fold forward, Prasarita. If you wanna work a little more opening to the medial hamstrings, inner thighs, and challenge more of the hips, come into horse. And then fold your torso between the space of the legs there. Keep lifting your right shoulder up, hugging your belly back. And then reach the bottom plane of the heart away from the sitting bones or the pubic bone. Just let your jaw soften. And take one more full breath. If you're in horse, come to a flat back, straighten the legs parallel, and then fold. And then slowly just release your left hand behind your head, right hand to your sacrum. And then let the left hand just come down. And then let your right hand just come down and take your elbows out. Let the blood rush back to the right shoulder. And just swing them kind of in and out. And then pivot to the top of the mat here. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, left knee to chest as you bow. Inhale, supported warrior 3. You might lift the heel, look up. Exhale, heel down as you bow. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Come to your fingertips, maybe lift the heel. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, keep the heel down, stretch your right arm up. Stay or grab your left ankle with your right hand. Glide the shoulder blade back and then push the shin back as you lift up to the left heel and knee. And get a little opening if you have the bind. It's a little opening to the outer hip. But then center the waist. To lengthen the chest out. Take one more full breath in. If you have the ankle, release. And then take your vinyasa. You might hop to the ball of the right foot. Lean the weight into the hands. Take a few hops up, kick your butt, or straight up and down. Take your flow. We'll meet right in downward facing. Full breath in. And sigh it out if you need to. And then stretch your left leg up. Hop and switch or step. Virabhadrasana B, left knee bent. And then right arm under. Lift the elbows. Draw the forearms away from you, but then plug your shoulders back and down. And then steer your tailbone down, hug back through the belly, take an inhale. And then let your head drop in your bicep. So lift your upper arms a little higher there. Take an inhale, draw the left knee into the imaginary wall behind you. And exhale, drop your hips. Inhale, lift through the side ribs. And exhale, charge back through the right thigh. Inhale, inflate the rib cage. And exhale. Lift the gaze, stretch your arms out, breath in. And then right arm up, left hand behind the heart, breath out. Take an inhale here, we're just gonna tip, so keeping the legs side angle. Draw your groin towards your right. And then roll your chest open. Push through the right heel, get long through the right side body. Inhale, come up. You can bend, you can heel toe that right foot in first, then bend the right knee, maybe rock to the left heel. And then hover moon, keeping the left toes facing short end of the mat. Roll open, lift up. Take a full breath. Soften your left knee. Land the right foot. Parallel the feet or horse. Inhale. And then come through, center and fold, exhale. Lift your left shoulder up. Walk your ribs out the pelvis. And then drop your head. You're in horse, lengthen, flat back, turn the feet parallel, and then fold forward. And just soften your grip so your right hand's behind your head, your left hand's more to your sacrum. And then bring your right hand down, and bring your left hand down. Just let your elbows wing in and out. Pivot around the frame, the left foot. Supported warrior 3. Exhale, pull right knee in. Fold. Supported warrior 3, maybe lift left heel, look up. Exhale, fold over both thighs, standing splits. Inhale, lengthen, lift the heel. Exhale, fold, lift the belly. Revolved half moon, inhale. You can find the bind, left hand, right ankle. Hug your right shoulder in the socket. And then firm your left outer hip toward your right knee. And that nice opening through the front of the left shoulder, chest. And let your breath seek out all those little crevices. Take an inhale and look down. Just release your mind, exhale, and then take your vinyasa. Take 3 full breaths, either child's pose or sand dog. Come right back to downward facing dog. And then stretch your right leg up. Just step it between your hands, bring your back knee down. We're going to get now into the other side of the shoulder. Take your hands together and right about where the wrist meets the arm. Take that to the crown of the head and hug your elbows in. And then draw your tailbone forward, then drop your hips down. I want you to press your elbows up. Puff up your chest, so plug your shoulders back. Keep hugging your elbows in so your palms are just together. And then pull your right foot underneath you, engaging through the hamstring as you lift out through the heart. And just soften your upper traps, soften your gaze. Let the breath be smooth. Might be a little staggered, that's okay. Another full breath there. And then use your core to come up. Core plank, inhale. Chaturanga, single-legged. Step that foot down, left knee to chest. Chaturanga, single-legged. Step that foot down, right knee to chest. Chaturanga. Left knee to chest. Chaturanga. Right knee to chest. Chaturanga. Left knee to chest. Chaturanga. One right, side right. Chaturanga. Left. Step it between. Bring your right knee down. Just gonna get the core working for us here. And then take your forearms to crown of head, press your palms together. Hug your elbows in. And again, tailbone towards your left heel to lengthen the low back, then lift your elbows. So you might be pretty much over that right knee with that right hip. If it's comfortable, then sink your hips down last. But then curl the belly away from that left thigh. Get taller, not smaller. Soften the upper traps. Notice that creep effect. And those huge superficial muscles want to turn on. Engaging more of the subtle, deep muscles. Just by releasing those large superficial muscles. One more full breath. Use your core to come up. Knee to nose. Single leg chaturanga. Step that foot down, right knee to nose. Chaturanga. Step that foot down left. Chaturanga. Right knee to nose. Chaturanga. Left knee to nose. Chaturanga. Right knee to nose. One more each. Chaturanga. Left. Chaturanga. Right. Right knee, left upper arm. Hold. Take the leg over, fallen triangle. Stretch the arm up. Scissor-legged plank, plant your left palm down, and then square your shoulders. Hug the skin of your right hip back, and then maybe left arm forward. Curl the belly away from that right thigh, but lengthen the spine out. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to sit on the right hip. So you're in a wide-legged straddle. And then bring your right heel to your left inner thigh. Or if you're comfortable, top of right shin down. So you're in a half Virasana. And then take your left hand to your right hip crease. So typically we fold over the extended leg. We're going to do the reverse. So as you twist to your left, I want you to just tip now to your right. So that right elbow can be on a block inside the thigh, or elbow to the thigh. Let your right ear drop to your right shoulder. I like to make a little kickstand with my palm or fist. And keep gliding the left shoulder blade back. And you'll get a little into the QL here as well, the left side. Try to just let the pelvis be heavy as you roll the chest open. And just depending on where you're at, what you've been doing, you might feel in one area more than the other. You might feel it in a bunch of different areas. And just take note and then soften into the breath. Let gravity take over. One more full breath. And then sit up. Now take your block or your strap and maybe a block. I'm going to come to frame the left foot in your low lunge. So bend the knee. And then block inside the left foot. And what you're going to do is loop. Don't make a loop. Just take your strap around that right ankle. And then grab the strap loosely with your left hand. So left hand strap. If you don't have a strap, this is basically just a variation of dancing monkey, but we're going to get the overhead arms a little more into the left side lats. So hug your left elbow in. I'm going to spin around so you can see me. With your right hand to your strap. Left elbow in. You have enough slack on the strap there to keep the elbow in. And as you pull the heel in, that elbow goes forward, not out, forward. Keep the bicep kissing your ear as you draw the elbow up. So just like we did before, hug your elbow in, lengthen your tailbone forward. And if you're like, oh, I think I can get deeper, release. Take more of the strap. Pull the heel in, elbow draws forward and up. So the twist here is kind of nice because it makes you use your core. You have the support of the block. You can square your chest then and maybe take the right arm. And that should be the easy part. Elbows in, lift up. Gaze doesn't have to go back. If anything, I prefer you looking forward. Then you might grab your foot. Hugging in, lifting up, getting fuller, not getting smaller. And just breathe into your depth, your limitation. And then softly release. We're going to come to Hanuman. Left leg straight. Half to full splits. Take an inhale. And then fold. You can stay more upright. Use blocks. If you're in the fold, I want you to think of that shoulder dip we did on our belly. You come your fingertips wide, dip your right shoulder towards your left shin, and that's going to steer your navel over your thigh. And it should feel pretty nice too. And a little back. And try to keep that as you then fold forward and down. And keep the energy through the legs. So plug the left thigh back. Lengthen the chest out. Take one more full breath there. And then inhale, walk your hands in. I'm going to take it to down dog splits. So if you're comfortable, you can keep that left leg straight, hover it, and then sweep it up. Then bend your knee and open your hip. And then flip your dog, take it over. If you're comfortable, it should be pretty accessible to find full wheel here. Using your lats, that overhead arm. Spin your right fingers forward, open back to the left side of the mat, and then left leg up and back. Take an inhale. Soften your right knee. We're going to take hops off the right foot. Hop off the right foot, land light. Stamp the left foot up. Hop off the right foot. And we're just coming to a standing forward fold, so keep hopping. You're going to want to find a back bend because we were just in one. So get your hips back, try to pipe your legs, point your toes, and that should take you out of that. Fold forward and down. Take an inhale, lengthen, and exhale and fold. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale and fold. More inhale, lengthen. And then take it through your vinyasa, step, hop, flow, or skip. Downward facing. Take a full breath. Good. Inhale, stretch your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Chaturanga, single-legged. Switch the legs and plank, right knee to nose. Single-legged chaturanga. Switch the legs and plank, left knee. Chaturanga, switch right knee. Chaturanga, switch left. Chaturanga, switch right. Chaturanga, switch left. Now take it under and over. Push away, 3, 2. Fallen triangle, sweep the leg across. Float your right arm up. Keep the legs. Plant the right palm back down, scissor-legged plank. And then roll your right hip towards your left wrist. Squeeze the thighs together. Shoulders back, chest forward. Maybe come to your right fingertips, maybe right arm forward. Sati ear, 3. Left hip back, 2. And then left hip down, 1. So take the left heel to the right inner thigh, or tap a left shin down. Now take your right hand to your left hip crease or somewhere behind your back, and then twist to your right. Keep that as you tip to your left. So you'll bring your left elbow to a block inside the thigh, or maybe just prop it on the thigh. But then drop your left ear to your shoulder. And you can use the kickstand of that left hand. And even here, we can still really hold our shoulder towards our ear. Notice if you tend to do that. So it's just about drawing awareness to those tissues or the bones of the body. And really trying to let them just settle into their joints. Let the muscles soften and let gravity take over, even your skull on your hand. Notice the slack it creates in the jaw. This natural opening through the chest that has a big benefit on respiration. This ability to breathe fuller. Wonderful breath. And then just lift up there. So we'll come to right side, low lunge. I like to use a block, highest level, and then loop up your left ankle. If you don't have a strap, again, it'll just be dancing monkey, left hand down, twist to your right. So opposite hand, so right hand grabs the strap, left hand to block or floor. Keep enough slack of the strap. And then hug your elbow in like you're holding on to a tray with that right hand, and then circle it forward. And if you think, oh, I can do a little more, then walk your hand down the strap and loop it up tighter. Elbow in, circle it forward, bicep to ear, twist right. So you're opening this angle of the armpit, but then lifting up and out, up and out, up and out. And then maybe that left hand grabs the strap as well as you square the chest. Maybe both hands stick up. But hug in, lift up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hug back through the belly, pull back through the right foot. Again, inhale to come up. And then find Hanuman on your exhale. Straighten the right leg. And then fold. But first, set yourself up. No rush. Try to twist to your right, just like we did in that low lunge. Plug your right hip back. Left femur forward. And then walk it out. And dip your left shoulder to that right knee. Get more of your belly over the thigh. And just like our shoulders, our hips tend to be asymmetrical. Notice if it's a constant asymmetry or if it shifts over time. And these are just mental notes. As we practice, we form a relationship and cultivate a deeper understanding of our bodies. And no matter what we do when we come to the mat, it can get more of the therapeutic benefits and applications. And then walk your hands in, lift your torso. Take it to down dog splits. You might come through a straight leg first, plant the hands, cover the right foot and then stretch it up. Roll the hip open, flip your dog. If you feel ready, you can take your right hand, flex the wrist, turn your fingers back. And then once that right hand comes down, flip your left fingers back. Hug your upper arms in, lift the chest. Full wheel. And then turn your left fingers forward. Release your right arm up. And then stretch your right leg up and back, down dog splits. So hug in through the thighs, hop the left foot in, wrap your triceps in. Keep hopping off your left foot. It's going to come back to the core here, and that's the hard part. You have to feel your pelvic symmetry and positioning. Plug your left thigh back if you have the L. Maybe then take that leg up. Knit the ribs. Fall or stick. And then come to your standing forward fold. It's always just a matter of giving it your all, letting it be whatever came, giving thanks back to your body. Take an inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Hips back, chest forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine out. Vinyasa, step, hop, float, or skip. Take it to child's pose for a moment. Downward facing dog. And then look to your hands. Take an inhale. Step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale and lengthen out. Exhale and fold. So take your strap. If you have the strap, take it around the sole of the foot and then cross the strap here. We're going to take the strap now between our first and second toe. Then the strap's going to go around the bottom of our foot to the base of the heel. So it's like a little flip-flop. All right, so we're going to stand on the right foot. So left hand to strap. And just align the thighs. And then create enough slack so your left elbow comes to your left hip and your left palm is up. Circle the arm forward and up. And then right arm up. Now hug your belly back. You're going to reach that right hand to the strap as well. And then hug your elbows in. Push your right foot. Take an inhale. Keep your chin lifted. Exhale, just tip your pelvis. Push your heel up, forearms up, chin down. And then come out and align your thighs, move incrementally. So it's not all or nothing. You're not going for the big guns, you're going for the subtleties. So keep kind of aligning, lift up the chest, and then tipping. Maybe go a little deeper. So you don't become this rubber band that just snaps out of this pose, but you're just coaxing that progression, keeping your chin lifted. You might pause there, lift the left leg higher, tip the chest more forward.
Take an inhalation, find your edge. Exhale, slowly release.
We're going to take the left knee to our chest, and then stretch your arms up. We're going to take your left hand behind your head, right hand to your right thigh. Push your head back, push your right hand to your thigh, and then straighten your left leg. Keep lifting through the spine, and then point your left foot and just make little circles. Now, if that's too much, just lengthen and stay static. So this is really hard because you tend to want to bend the right knee and kind of roll forward. I want you to use your hands here to lengthen, knit your ribs back, then find the hip flexion of the left leg, maybe little circles, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, clasp your hands behind your back, right leg back, standing split. You can bend the left knee. Keep folding over the thigh there. Stretch the legs apart. And then release the hands down. Inhale and lengthen. And then exhale, take your vinyasa. Child's pose. And downward facing dog. So just have your strap at the top of the mat. Look to your hands there. Take an inhale. Feet to hands, exhale. Inhale and lengthen out. And then exhale and fold. So we're standing on the left leg for this one. So take the strap around your right foot. And then grab the strap and feed it between your first and second toe, like a little flip-flop. And then it goes under the sole of the foot to the heel. And then create enough slack on the strap so you can hug your right elbow in as your knee bends. Left hand to hip, and then circle the elbow forward. And then hug the bicep to the ear. And notice if that knee is already winging out here. That's okay, just re-establish hugging into the thighs. And then lifting up through the sides of the heart. Then left arm up. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the elbows in, and then just start to tip from your sitting bones and hips. As you push the chin up, open the angle of the armpit, and then exhale and soften. So finding your edges here, your thresholds, and breathe into them. Inhale. Lift the forearms, lift the thigh, lift the heel, and then exhale. Come back to that alignment, shoulders over hips, knees meet. And then the next one here, just tease your threshold, hug in, maybe tip in more, lift up and out more. 3, 2, and then softly release. Release your strap. Maybe shake out the left leg and then right knee to chest. Left hand to thigh, right hand behind the head. Push your thigh back, draw your skull back into your hand, and then lift through the sides of the heart. Then straighten your right leg. Keep charging your left thigh back. Right elbow out, left shoulder back. Maybe make little circles there with the right foot. Teeny tiny, teeny tiny. Last 3, 2, right foot down, 1. Clasp your hands behind your back, take an inhale, puff up. Soften your knees, left leg splits, extend the left hip. Standing on the right leg, warrior 3, breath in. Standing splits, pursue belly to thigh, breath out. Drive through the right heel, roll the left inner thigh up. Gather the shoulder blades together, and then release the hands. Inhale and lengthen. Vinyasa. Take it through. Soften in child's pose for a moment. And then just come through to a seat. Spin around, lie down. And we're going to do 3 sets of back bends here. So set up for a supported bridge, feet hip width apart and flat. Arms alongside you, and just peel up, interlace your hands. If you're ready, you can take it right to full wheel. And if you feel really ready, stand from your wheel. You can take it through vinyasa, fold forward, or take it right back to full wheel. And when you're ready to come out, just come out. Inhale, lift up. So this is more an exploratory portion of your practice. We've done all the work. Tune into your body, where it's ready to go and progress. You don't always have to be doing more. Take a moment, round 2 out of 3, and then third and final. Your choice, bridge wheel, any other heart opener. And slowly make your way through to your back. And then roll onto your right side. Bend the knees. And then take your left arm, palm down, form right above the back rim of the pelvis, so the low back. And then come back to center. And then take your right arm behind your head. And this might be enough for you. You can take the knees to the left. Most intense is right leg on top. But stack the hips if you're taking the knees to the left. And just feel that pinning of the left arm to open through the front of the shoulder. And close your eyes. And then take your right arm from behind your head. Take your hips back to neutral. And then over to your right, just to release the left arm. And then roll your hips to the left, stack the knees, and take your right arm to the low back. And then come back to neutral. And then you can just swing your knees to the right. More advanced left knee on top, eagle bind. And then swing your left arm behind your head. And then close your eyes. Release your arm from behind your head. Take your hips back to neutral and then to the left. Free up the right arm. And then set up for your Shavasana. it might feel natural for you to stay and linger in your Shavasana. And if so, please stay and do so. And if you'd like, just roll to your right side or rock right up to a seat. And if you're seated, just bring your hands to your heart and bow your gaze. Namaste.